Augustiner Dunkel. Life is too short to be drinking shitty beer. Welcome to another edition of Bands, Bikes and Booze Reviews. I have got some great beer here. Beer from a great brewery. This is the Augustiner Dunkel, or dark beer, from the Augustiner brewery in Munich. I tried their Heller lager, and to me that's the best lager I've ever tasted. Certainly the best German lager. That was sublime. So I immediately went out, or I didn't go out, I went to Beers of Europe and ordered some of this stuff. This is their dark beer, or dark lager that they produce. First of all, I just want to comment on the label. That is a fantastic label. I mean, look at that, all full colour. It's almost like a portrait. See, London Pride and all your cost cutting fucking IASHI or whatever you call yourselves, trying to cut costs, making bland labels and changing stuff. Don't do it. This is what a beer label should look like. Not some crappy modern art, artistic, arty-farty type. Don't, and Hobgoblin, Witchwood and Marston, stop it. This is what you need to be doing. It goes a long way, believe me, certainly in my eyes. It means you care about your beer. That's what I think, anyway. And Fuller's used to do that until they got taken over. Now it's like a cost-cutting exercise. It's all about making money. Well, there you go. That's just me, rant over. Anyway, this is a 5.6% beer. It is brewed in Munich. This has been imported from Munich. It is a dark beer. It's 5.6%, as I said. 500 milliliter bottle. I'm going to open it up. Here is the cap. Nice cap. There you go. Making a big thing, quite rightly, about the purity laws. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's very... there you go. Making a big thing about the Reinheitsgebot purity laws, which this is brewed to. Why not? Why not indeed? Wow, strong malt there. Very strong caramel and chocolate malt. It reminds me, I reviewed the Budvar Dark, and it smells very similar. Very similar, a European dark lager. Now they call it a dark lager, but any of you thinking it's a lager with a bit of colouring in it, it's not, it's completely different. So don't go drinking this thinking it's just a funny coloured lager. It's not, it's a completely different drink in my opinion. And it should appeal to ale drinkers as well. That is the colour. It's a very, very dark chestnut colour. You see that? Almost like a ruby ale, but it's a sort of chestnutty colour. Yeah, more of them malts again. Very strong caramel, chocolate, and I'm assuming this has got Saaz hops in it. It's the usual fare from around Munich, but let's get it down the hatch. Prost, as they say in Germany. Wow, it's really good. You can really taste the heat that was applied to them malts. They're so strong and they're really nice. it's almost got like a smoky type flavour to it. It's been roasted, or the malt is the caramel malt that's been roasted, and they call it caramel, but to me that's more like a chocolate malt. It's very strong malty flavour in that. I'm not getting much hops out of that at all. And I'm drinking this cold. This has come out of the fridge. But them flavours are really coming through. There's biscuit malt, and they call it caramel malt, and there is a little bit of caramel, but the chocolate, the dark chocolate malt is what's coming through there. It's really nice, and it's a typical European dark lager. The Budvar was very similar. That was darker, that was more intense. This is a little bit lighter, obviously by the colour, but I'm not just saying. It's a lighter coloured beer, it's a lighter flavoured beer compared to the Budvar dark. That was really flavour intense. That was almost like coffee malt and that. But this is very nice. It's very nice indeed. Yeah, it's good. And it's nothing less than I would expect from Augustiner. If you ever get a chance to drink some of their lager, or you see a bottle of their lager, or even if they do it on tap, if you're over in Germany, get it. It is the best lager I have ever tasted, it really is. I went to a Christmas do, and near where I work there's a German bar, and there's a couple of people I work with, and they're just, you know, ardent Budweiser. One of them is a definite Budweiser drinker, and he was loving that Augustiner. He said it was really nice, which it is. No, I defy any lager drinker to say that that's bad. If they do, they're doing it to wind you up. They don't know what they're talking about. And this drink here follows in that tradition. This is a great European dark lager, and I really like that. And I would give that a 9 out of 10. Why am I not giving it a 10 out of 10? Because I haven't tasted every dark lager from Europe. the Budvar, the real Budweiser, that was great. This is slightly lighter in flavour and colour, and it's, I wouldn't say it's typical of the style, but it's in keeping with the style of a European dark lager, and it has got so much good going for it that I would put this over a hell of a lot of other ales that come out of this country. You know, some people get a bit of snobbery when it comes to lagers. They don't like it, and you know, the fact that this is a dark lager might put them off. My message to you is not to let that put you off. Get some of this down you, or the Budvar dark as well. Two fantastic European dark lagers. I mean, you know, people think, oh, you know, the only thing that's good to come out of Europe is the lager and all that, but they do some fantastic dark ales. You know, the Potts Land beer, that was another dark ale. I've tried the Alt beers from Dortmund, the Czech dark lagers, the Pilsner Urquell, the dark that they do. I mean, some of them are better than the actual lagers that they do. I wouldn't say this is, because their Augustiner is that their lager is probably the best, but this does not let them down at all. It's great, and I love it, and it's 9 out of 10, and it's definitely recommended. Get some if you can, because remember, life is too short to be drinking shitty beer.